All right, listen to this. You're not going to like it. You paid for more than $1 million for unauthorized take-home vehicles last year. This is what a highly critical state audit concluded.
And now state lawmakers are promising sweeping changes. Chief investigative reporter Tony Kowaleski dug into this today. Tony, you learned that the state agency basically was just rubber stamping all the requests to take home vehicles.
Well, Shannon, Teresa, consider this. The number of taxpayer-funded take-home vehicles for state workers has now grown to more than 1,000. That's why that rubber stamp issue is significant. Here's the problem. The audit essentially says there's no watchdog in place, and that's led to the government waste.
I think taxpayers should be disappointed.
This 72-page audit criticized the state agency for failing to manage your tax dollars.
It's absolutely incumbent upon us as the legislature to fix it.
Representative Dan Norberg chairs the state's audit committee.
It is a big deal. Some have said, hey, look, it's only $1.5 million. Look, government waste is government waste.
The audit specifically criticized the state's Department of Personnel and Administration for failing to serve as a watchdog over more than 1,000 take-home vehicles.
Unfortunately, there's been very little oversight. State agencies have more or less been able to do as they see fit in that regard, and that needs to change.
And this may be the most alarming finding in the audit. Last year, take-home vehicles cost taxpayers $1.54 million. The audit found $1.38 million of those dollars were essentially unauthorized, unregulated expenses. That's 90% of the state's take-home vehicle budget, not meeting state regulations.
Fair to say in 2017 there will be fewer state employees taking home state vehicles?
At this point, we have about 1,000 state employees utilizing state-owned vehicles. And I think we really have to ask the question, is that really the best cost-effective use of the taxpayers' dollars? I think with some reforms that you'll be seeing forthcoming, we'll absolutely see a drop in that number.
So the audit found nearly a dozen failures in the state's take-home vehicle program and oversight. Now, the agency responsible for watching our tax dollars agreed with all the findings and promised to make the necessary changes. Teresa?
Tony, thank you.